What's happening, everybody? Suburban Hiker kicking rocks on day 38 of my 500-mile walk. Trail's got a little bit of standing water on it. Loch Ness Monster floating down the river. This crossing appears to be a trite bit problematic for me. That is one of the resident ospreys. They got quiet now that I walked up nearby. A bit of standing water here in this field. I think we'll be able to easily enough circumnavigate it. Map my walk shows 0 distance, 0 duration. Let's start this workout. Looks like our trail's got a little bit of standing water on it. I think we'll find an alternate route around that. I hope we will. Today is Tuesday, May 1st. This is also mile number 108 out of 500, and it is a very soggy May 1st. Man, oh man, the rain has been dumping down on us. Buckets, I'm telling you, buckets of rain. Like biblical proportion rain. It's been coming down for days. Finally it stopped. Sun was out for a few minutes, but it's not out now. Before we get too far along, I would like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to get notifications, leave some comments down below, and feel free to share this material on your favorite social media platforms. Thank you very much, and now we will return to the originally scheduled programming. River's a little high for all that rain. There's a log floating down the middle of it. Let me zoom in and see if we can get it when it goes by. Here it comes. Here it comes. Big tree floating by. Loch Ness Monster floating down the river. We are back at St. Patrick's County Park for today's hike. I didn't bring a map. I forgot to. But I know the route I'm taking, so I'm not concerned. I'm going to run the outer loop. I'm not sure of the mileage. I think it's 2.5, maybe 3 miles. We will check my walk at the end. I have decided I'm no longer going to count off each and every mile as we pass them. We are just going to walk, and at the end of the hike, we'll count the miles and see what we have. This section of the park runs along the St. Joseph River. As always, I implore you to Google the parks and locations I hike. Most all of them have downloadable maps, PDF files, and such, and incredible backstories. There's all kinds of neat stories about our whole country. You could even Google information about your locations and learn some of the history, because that stuff's all pretty neat. All right. Well, this crossing appears to be a trite bit problematic for me. as it looks to be about a foot underwater. That's a wooden bridge, by the way, that we're looking at, that you can't even see. So I'm going to backtrack and go around another direction, hopefully. I have successfully made my way around that water closure. I believe that's the only section of this trail that's close enough to the river level that it will be flooded. Although there is a lot of standing water from all the rain we had, I think the rest of it should be manageable as well. This water's come to pretty much a standstill. The river is back feeding into the stream. That's how much rain we've gotten. That is one of the resident ospreys. He's a good ways away from me. That's his house. It's a man-made nest here at the park for him. I'm still hoping I don't get rained out today. It very well could still rain. It's a little gloomy up there. I think today was supposed to be the last day for the rain, and it was coming down earlier today. Finally let up just before noon. Man, it's been coming down, sister. I hear a lot of toads as we get near an area of the park that's more wooded. It's kind of cool. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. I got quiet now that I walked up nearby. A whole mess of standing water from all the rain. Okay. Little sticker bushes. Ouch. That's alright. Hear all those toads. Oh, cool. Usually all this water's not in here. This is from the rain we've had. A bit of standing water here in this field. I think we'll be able to easily enough circumnavigate it. Although my feet are getting a little mucky. They're not wet yet. Even this little stream is a little more filled up and flowing a little faster than usual. Let's take a look at the other side here. Grapevines here. Walking alongside the orchard. Again, I implore you to Google St. Patrick's County Park. It's a pretty long and in-depth backstory to it that you will find interesting. The pine woods that we walked through at the very beginning of the video, they really aren't a pine woods. They're an aerial display. From the sky, those pine trees spell out St. Patrick's. You can find that on the interwebs. Google it. This is not standing water. This is one of the multiple fishable ponds here on the property. Ducks appear to be enjoying the extra standing water here from all the rain. Waddling away as I walk by. Well, here I am. Whoa, look at my goatee. The humidity just destroyed it. Here we are. The hike is done. The end of day 38. Let's map my walk. If I can get it to come back up properly. There we go. We did 2.68 miles. So we're going to call that 2. That was mile 108 and mile 109. How fantastic is that? And that leaves us with 391 more miles to go. Before I go, one more time, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, leave some comments, and share this on your favorite social media platforms. Thus concludes day 38 of the 500-mile walk. Suburban Hiker, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.